that's good. Oh, where's my blasted pen? Oh, that damn bear trap! Ah! I am writing to render unto the Board of Art in America my resignation in my editorial capacity due to a regrettable paucity. Memorize your lines for my inspiring saga, Catwoman. Popcorn and Shipline have been shelved, for I have been visited by a dream vision. And try to wear something nice, something the moths have only eaten the back out of, maybe. Ridicule.
It's the Dragonsail Puppets variety show, starring Surrender, Bruce, Catatonia, and Henri, featuring the Dragonsail Puppets band. Anchors away.
Gonna be Dragonsail, coming into a life new to both of you. Something lost approaches you. Now you arrive to the new before. Sip it up now, sip it up now, have it up now. Dripped into your ear. No words needed, they never was clear. Giving by two kinds of wall of time, little rib cage pressing in. Giving time.
Glide down to the root and back up again. Sip it up.
Sip it up now. Sip it up now. Have it up now. Put it through the sifter later on.
All it takes is a little brush on the cheek and a whisper and you choose. I'd cry be the guide of you. Your blood insurgent search of you. You beyond your view.
You give it time.
Come alive in it. Just try to survive in it. Sip it up.
Sip it up now. Sip it up now. Have it up now. Put it through the sifter later on.
Gotta give up and in a little for your soul to thrive. Below the blind, below the spheres of light. What awaits my day to jerk you away from the sleeping face that would smack your vertebrae. Maybe nothing, barely a clue. Maybe it's always been up to you. Sip it up.
Sip it up now. Sip it up now. Lap it up now. Put it through the sifter later on. You're on me. Dragonsail, coming into a light new to both of you. Something lost approaches you. Now you arrive to the new before.
Hide by body bound.
Sip it up now. Sip it up now. Have it up now. Put it through the sifter later on.
Whisper dripped into your ear.
No words needed as the beast appears. Giving just enough a rope to climb. Giving just enough hope to believe in time. Sip it up now. Sip it up now. Have it up now. Put it through the sifter later on.
All it takes is a little brush on the cheek and a whisper and you choose. Something searching to carry you. You might have checked, try to resist, but then you mount the fence and sail away in bliss. Feeling the surge of Leviathan
all the way around.
Sip
it up now. Sip it up now. Have it up now. Put it through the sifter later on.
In searching the you beyond your view, rolling it deep in your own heat. And you take the brains of Leviathan, you wade in the seas and shores of the leaves. In reality, it's a we climb. Climb our bones to reach the sky. Sip it
up now. Sip it up now.
Later
on, maybe I can tell you what we've done.
Sip it up
now. Sip it up now.
Later on,
maybe I can tell you what we've done.
Hello, my effervescent little forest sprites. I just want you to know that if you see my headlights beaming up to full blast in this sequin dress, it's not hormone therapy. It's just that Serena keeps getting a cold blast up her skirt every so often on this drafty old banana boat. Lord, I would have thought my $7,200 boob job would at least provide me some insulation, but apparently not. Well, I have a very special feature to share with you all this evening, and I apologize for not having shared it sooner, but I only recently was gifted by the gods with this vision. It is my ultimate story, which I now must gift unto you. You're welcome, hon. Now, before we do all that, I guess we do need to check in with the latest news on the hussy ne'er-do-wells. Now, you know, I recently moved out of my wormhole apartment into a precious little 2-story red hobbit house. Yeah, it's one of those cram a bunch of affordable housing units onto a tiny lot with no grass deals. But just knowing it's one of those modern solutions to population density and the inflated real estate market, and just knowing that Catatonia so utterly disapproves of these developments makes me relish it with sublime perversity. Anyway, I finally got Georgia Hot Flash moved out of my downstairs garage/rec room, but only after she somehow managed to cause a plague of stink bugs to overrun the property. Yet I finally convinced her and Velveeta Flames and Little Mess Petri Dish to share a place in common swap. But guess where they managed to move to? 2 doors down from me, in the other red hobbit house on the lot. Oh, no, this will not do. I refuse to be the event coordinator for a nut job drama queen compound. Now that's just more money I gotta shell out to soundproof the place and put up one of those electric fences that keeps your corgi dog on the property and keeps flaky hussies off of it. Now I know y'all must think I should live in a mansion due to my mass popular appeal, but I'm a simple force of nature. Yeah, everything I earn is fed back into the work for all of you. Plus I don't want to have to deal with all that. One time I went to that mansion owned by that that benefactor of Georgia's. Nearly had a panic attack. Just looking at all those rooms, and thinking about how long it would take Chi-Chi to clean them. So I just hunkered down with all of y'all on this monkey boat of dreams. Y'all cozy up. I'll see you on the other side. sometimes it's a tired old hussy that can teach us a thing or two about life. When she's not piercing through glassware with her vocal stylings, Miss Georgia Hotflash likes to have a stroll through the woods. Well, one time Serinda went on one of these excursions against her better judgment. I guess I thought enough well-placed mosquito bites would make it look like I was wearing textured hose. So we're walking along, and Georgia says, "Why don't we set up our picnic on the other side of that pretty bush?" I said, "You lead the way, girl. You know, in case there's bears." So she starts sashaying those chunky legs through the briars. "Oh, it hurts," she says. I say, "Yeah, it would." Then she screams and falls back. And it's a good thing she did too, because on the other side of that bush was a cliff leading to the jagged rocks below.
Leave me on the bush cliff. I want you to explode out the back. Yeah, just push away your once playing overloaded on top. Over bush and bush you bay. Take the bush from in the lead. Stacked heel on your circus freaks. Lured to the stretching green sea. Over bush and bush you bay. Take the bush cling and stickers made. That's a bushy cleave, but that's a long glide on the other side. Grapple till you grab and star by star. Just push away, but one last part. On the spinning wheel, steaming and ready to feel. Spend a long time on the canopy, releasing there and making puppies. Need you to rise, it's in your hand now. Twice the size for you to brood in, brood a host of each stepping feet at the planet. Blue belly home to beast, old man, leave it down to hold your hand. Leave me on the bush cliff. I want you to slow down the back. And just push away a what's on top. Over bush and bush you baby. Bush sprawl in the leaf. Stack healed on your circus freaks. Lured in the stretching green sea. Over bush and bush you baby. Where clean and snipers baby. That's a bushy cleave, but that's a long glide on the other side. I know grapple till you grab it star by star. Here just push away for one last fall. You the mirror on the spinning wheel, steaming and ready to peel. Spend a long time on the canopy, releasing there and making puppies. Twice the size. You the brood team, brood a host of each stepping beat in the planet. Blue belly home to beast on man. Over bush and bush you baby. Tip the bush, deadly bush. Tip the bush, deadly bush.
I done told the hussy. That's why you don't lead those Girl Scout expeditions anymore.
Night cry in the cloudy eye. Hussy got tussled in the barbed wire. Hussy in the grass and branches. Who will lend a hand? Grab till you grab it. Climb your whole boats till you nab it. Till you nab it. Till you nab it. Till you nab it.
Good work, General Patton. And you know that's just one instance, honey. Done told the hussy. One of these days, girl, you'll be learning how to grab onto a swinging vine on the way down. Yeah, y'all never mind that twisted water pancake makeup sliding down the bluff. Sure hope there's water below and a
Surrender, in her stunning portrayal of Surrender, shines her bright light in victory over the dark. Sponsored by the Pinch My Penny, which is freshly stocked with her scintillating fragrance, Honeysuckle Passion.
Oh,
Surrender, not another headache.
yes, Catwoman, I can't sleep. I am overrun with meeting the needs of promoters, producers, the paparazzi, and my adoring fans.
A body needs proper rest in order to function. Let tomorrow's burdens wait until tomorrow.
But there is no tomorrow. I'm needed today.
Oh, where would they be without me? Oh, Surrender, must you be so selfless? Seriously, is that the line?
Yes, for I have accepted my mission to save the world with beauty, charm, wit, and song.
Yes.
Grace, panache,
Yes.
style.
Yes. Well, Chi-Chi wishes to speak with you. It's about Georgia.
It's always about Georgia. When will this hussey's chains hit the floor and she fly off into the sky so free?
Oh, speak no more of this ultimate release, Surrender, for I simply cannot bear it.
But you must. I won't be able to provide succor and inspiration for all of you forever.
No, must you be such a martyr? Oh, God, really?
I must be the victory over the dark. And now let us make no more of it.
No. Hussey's trying to upstage me. The script is ridiculous.
Oh, my magician, I must receive my fortune.
Okay.
I must know. How will I ever find peace? When will I ever be able to finally rest? Far away from the sounds of hussies 2 doors down from me, trying to roast weenies on that outdoor grill and then scratching each other's hussies' eyes out over God knows what. Yeah, you heard me right. They can't even get through a weenie roast.
I will draw your tarot card to reveal to you how peace may finally come.
Oh, I just know that at last I will have the answer I seek. No! It can't be! It must be a mistake! A horrible, cruel joke!
Wow.
How many silly-ass death cards do you have in that deck anyhow?
Oh, just one.
No! Why pick the brightest bloom in its prime? I have so much left to give, so much still to fulfill. Oh, I'm gonna wring a hussey's neck.
You great doctor, always probing around in people's bodies and brains with tongue depressors and clamping them down to the table and all that hot mess.
Why didn't you tell me that death was knocking at my door? Did you think I was so weak I couldn't handle the truth? Somebody gave you the wrong memo, hussy, for I am strong. I am invincible, indefatigable, indomitable, impregnable, unassailable, fortress-like, inviolable.
Where is Surrender? She always comes to shed her light upon our weary darkness around this time.
I haven't seen her for a fortnight.
That's 14 days. That's actually too long a period of time, Stormcloud. Well, we must find her. We must hurriedly. I fear the worst.
Oh, Surrender, have you fought your last victory?
Are you all out of fresh, hoppy spunk? Is this indeed the end?
Surrender! Georgia Hot Flash has gone kooky. She'll have to wait, Chi-Chi. They'll all have to wait. They'll have to go on.
We all must.
Just let it all come and go.
Ooh, she is gone from us. Oh, why? Why this early frost?
Are we all to blame? Oh, why? Why did I have to drone on so interminably about my trips to France? Oh, I refuse to say this.
Looks like the hussy ate a bad nut.
Yeah.
We must go on with all we have learned, for she has been sacrificed that we all might have our own victory over the dark.
I have arisen. The tomb could not hold me. I'm back to strong-arm this destiny into being. Chi-Chi, hold my calls, especially the ones from Georgia Hot Flash. Lord, Velveeta and Little Miss Petri Dish, they can fish her butt pads out of the wading pool today without me. Come on, hussies, I need you in the rehearsal hall in 5. Are we not all victorious hussies? We want to thank Reconsiderate for being so considerate as to come on this show with his inspired sonic innovations. And thank you all for laughing and weeping at all the right parts without Chi-Chi having to hold up those big signs telling your ass what to do. And now we all must go forth, fortress life, to live in life. Or suck it up, hussies!
Serinda's gowns, courtesy of the Pinch My Penny markdown rack. Wardrobe consultation by Chi-Chi's Productions. Personal assistant to Serinda, also that drag queen from Guatemala. Special promotional consideration by Georgia Hot Flash. Serinda's fragrance, honeysuckle passion. Safe to wear everywhere, except close to a nest of bees.
Oh,